So it is September, and we have this beautiful patty pan, great big guy here, and I've just started sauteing some onions in a little bit of coconut oil. Just going to turn that down because it's getting a little hot. And so I always start my soup by sauteing onions, and usually in coconut oil, because I find it adds a nice flavor. The oil really draws out flavors. And I'm going to just add a little bit of water now, just because it is starting to turn brown, and you don't really want anything too brown. You want mostly your vegetables lightly steamed. And so anyways, I'm going to turn this back up now that I've added water. I always start the most of my cooking on high, and then that gets everything, just a little bit of brown, not too much, but just a little, and it helps with the flavor, to really draw the flavor out. So then you can add your celery. Just going to make a little soup here with some celery, and I'm not going to use all that because I don't want it to be overpowering with the celery. And then add my patty pans, and I have some nice, so I'm going to turn that on high again just to get the flavor out of that celery. And then I'm going to cut up the patty pan, and actually this thing is giant, and it looks tough on the outside, but you know what, I added it to the salad the other night, and I did not take the skin off, and because it's organic, and so I didn't want to waste the nutrition in the skin, and it was actually pretty tender. So I'm just going to put the seeds over here and just chop it up. And saute that as well. See, it's actually pretty tender, and you do want that nutrition. It would be a lot more tender if I had a sharp knife. I had a knife sharpener, and for the life of me, I can't figure out where it went. My sister-in-law gave it to me. It was a really good one. Maybe I'll start this way, see if it's, and I always, that's another thing people ask me, I always try and cut things 2, 3, or 4 at a time, not just, one slice at a time, because, if you get used to it, you can chop up many things at once, and it works way faster. Get the little seeds out of there, and then just put these in. So I'm going to add some garlic scapes, some peppers, and some carrots. Garlic scapes, if you don't know, if you've never used them, they are amazing. The top of the garlic, when the garlic's growing, and they have a beautiful, beautiful garlicky mild flavor, and they are just awesome to add to anything. When they're young and tender, you can stick them raw right in a salad, finely chopped. These ones are a little bit older, so I'm going to put them in the soup so that they soften up. So adding some garlic scapes, and then I'm going to add about a half a pepper, and I really need a sharp knife. I can do it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add collards as well. I grew collards this year, which is awesome. So what I do is I just fold them up. All these things people keep asking about, why do you do what you do? And I don't notice it because I do it so automatic that I don't even think about it. So just fold the leaves all up like this. Put your fingers in between and carefully chop it really fine, because I want the finer the collards are, and the fresher they are, of course there's more nutrition. So I'm going to add those very last. After I make the soup, add the vegetable stock, and maybe I'll add some coconut milk, I'm not really sure yet. But you want to have the rest of these vegetables very lightly steamed. It's a carrot from the garden, and so super important to make sure when I add these, you can hear it steaming here. So that's just gotten softened a little bit. I'm going to just let the patty pan cook a little bit more so it's a teensy bit more tender on the skin. And then I'm going to add my liquids, and then I'm just going to throw in the peppers and the carrots and the collards pretty much fresh, and then turn it off and eat it. So the idea is just to saute gently your harder vegetables, you know, depending on how raw you want them. Add a little bit of fluid, and then chop these up really fine and add them so that they're like super fresh and just hot from the fluid. And anyway, people were asking me about that, so it's just another little showing you how I do what I do, which it's very interesting that people want to know why. But I do things, and people watch me and they say, you should record that. Okay, so anyway, I did. And okay, till next time.